So, good afternoon, everyone. I guess we'll start now. Raviteja garu, give me clearance, no? Okay. So, since my screen is visible, presentation, please let me know if at all presentation is not going for the next slides and all. So let us just go for a brief introduction. I hope that about patents and trademarks and all, you had some, trademarks design and all. Yesterday, you had a class about design search. And in that, Ms. Sudha might have covered about the design structures and what all the categories of design, how we can file designing and how to perform the search of designs. So particularly we are actually in the phase of sustainable development goals, where the WHO and our governance and Prime Minister Modi ji has been insisting that we have to follow the sustainable development growth. And for this, IP is the critical incentive, because in each and every stages of this 17 goals, we need to go for the different types of innovation and creativity, so that the technology advancements can take place for us to have a peaceful and safe environment, along with the living conditions, better living conditions too. So for this, actually, the IP has been first and foremost got enlightened and got the popularity before COVID because of these goals. Then let us have an overview of IPR. So we have various types of IPR in the worldwide. Though in India there are some limitations for few IPRs. So these are the common IPRs what we will have, like patents, copyrights, trademarks, registered designs, integrated circuits, geographical indications, and some of the confidential information which will be protected under trade secrets. Though trade secrets are not so much popular about in India, but they have stringent rules and regulations in other countries over. So why we use a different type of legal rights like patents, copyrights, trademarks is being given here. You can have a brief look about this. I hope this overview of IPR is visible for all of you. You can just give me in the chat box. Okay. So this is about the duration. This is to be very much important, because we should know like when we have to renew again. For trademarks, it is, since I'm talking only about trademarks, though I have given the overview of all the intellectual properties, I would be letting you know only for the trademarks. That is for 10 years initial term when you have registered the trademark, and then the renewable time you can do it for unlimited times for after 10 years, like additional 10 years. Once the 10 years is completed, you have to renew it. If not, the trademarks would get lapsed, and the trademark can be used by any other commodity or service sector. So this is like just a map of the product life cycle if you are considering for the intellectual property content for protection, for particularly for product. So patents, it would be for about 17 to 20 years. After that, it will be made public. Copyrights, it would be about 70 to 100 years, but it is a lifetime of property protection. And trademarks, it is like indefinite. So if anyone knows why trademarks is known as indefinite, can anyone answer me that? Because trademark is like a protecting your brand. So protecting the brand can takes for generations after generations. So after every 10 years, if you're protecting your trademark by renewing it, then it can go for the infinite times. So that is the reason we call this trademark protection as indefinite protection. These are the acts, in particularly I'm talking about only Indian governance. So in that, Patents Act is 1970 and Trademarks Act is 1999. Since you have already covered design, I hope you might have known that utility model or designs comes under the Act of 2000. So Trademarks Act in India are statutorily protected by this 1999, as we discussed in the previous slide. Right now, is it visible? I'm talking about Act IDs of trademarks. Okay. If at all it is having some problem in my the pace of presentation, or the presentation slide is stopped somewhere, because for every 2 3 seconds I'm changing the slide. If it is not going like that, please let me know. Okay. So this Actually, then it is not going, it is not being shared. It's coming like an introduction, like stop sharing. So that's why I had to go for by this. Okay. There are some technical glitches, I guess. Fine. Then this trademark, how we symbolize this trademark is by TM. So it is why it has to be symbolized as TM is being briefly described in the section 2 of Indian Trademarks Act. So whatever the trademarks which are capable of representing both geographically and also the goods and services have to be distinguished. So that is the way we actually prescribe or determine these trademarks as it accordingly in Indian government only I'm talking about. Okay. Then let me talk about the basics of trademark. So these are the symbols you have to remember when you come about the trademark. Registration or search, whatever. So we'll use the symbols like TM, R, SM, particularly for trademarks. For patents, we use for P and C for the copyright, as you all know. So why do we use for trademarks three types of symbols? If anyone knows, you can answer me within 1 second, or else I'll just give the answer for that. This is just to know whether you are active or not. Anyone knows what is R, what is SM, and what is TM? Why do we have to give three different type of symbols for simple trademark distinguishing? I've already written there. You would have just copy pasted it. Anyways, let me explain you in detail. So this TM is used when you have already in the process, your trademark registration you have already filed and the process is in the progression stage. Then we call it as TM. TM is particularly for products like Pepsi or Coca-Cola. These are the products. So for that we use the mark as TM. SM is a service mark. Excuse me. For example, if you use FedEx, couriers, professional couriers and all, they use like SM. Why do we use service mark is like it comes under only the service sector, it doesn't encourage you towards the product. Then comes R means it's already registered and legally you can use it anywhere, like symboling as R. So these are the basic differences why you use three different marks. In the process we call it as TM or SM, and when it is already registered then we call it as R. So this, whatever I have explained in the previous slide only has given in detail, like trademark, service marks. Then what is this collective marks? So collective marks are used to distinguish the goods and services, like associations. If you are having a member of associations, like for example, you can take lace. Lace are like series of these things you will have, and that's why because lace will have different. For example, orange lace are there, so that is also protected by trademark. Green lace, red lace. So that product is already patented, and also trademarks. Also, different types of trademarks are there depending upon the color, texture, and the even the written words what you are using. The color of those words also will be used for protecting it under the trademark, so that the same replication cannot happen for other products of service or service products or normal products. So so this distinguishing can be happen only by the collective marks. Certification marks I'll explain to you when it comes to the next slides because it's a little bit complicated. Then comes as well-known marks. So what are well-known marks? Can anyone tell me? These are like very common things usually we'll go. Many people may know but may not know like that comes under well-known marks. So you can just use your knowledge or whatever to tell me that. In chat box, anyone is answering me? No? Okay. Well-known marks means it's like a widespread of reputation it is already having, though it is not protected by any legal things and all. Am I audible? I'm not getting any response, so I just want to. Okay, fine. Well-known marks are such type of marks where that has already got lot of attention and recognition by maybe the propaganda of media or social networking. Like Vodafone. That silly girl will be telling you all the that wordings and all these things. No, that is already registered under trademark because it is already well known that comes under Vodafone. So like that, we have different type of things like Kodak, Walmart, and all these things are known as well-known marks. They are not protected, even though they are not protected for every 10 years, not renewed. Also, you cannot come under that categorization when you want to separately save this, register this trademarks. So you have to see if at all your whatever you're proposing your marks comes under well-known marks or not. Even the slogans also you may have to check for it. Trade name versus trademark, I have given the difference. So what we know, what is known as trade name is usually the business or the occasion of such person. Mainly the name would be concentrated. Like if you call about some Reliance and all, so you know that that comes under some of the families and all. So that is known by the family names. So this is known as the trade name. So they are known, even the company is also known for its service and products, and also it is known by their family names. So what is trademark? Trademark is, as I told you, it is like a company's goods or services which are very unique and distinguished would be, come under the replication of these trademarks. I don't know, there is some disturbance. Am I clear? Just say yes that you are following me, or I may have to go with the slow pace. Yes or no? Okay, done. Then we have different kinds of trademarks. So different types of trademarks and different kinds of trademarks. So there are conventional trademarks which comes and which are known as word marks, figurative marks, or composite marks. So word marks are like whatever the words you are describing in a trademark comes under the word mark. What if at all the figure is there and you are actually registering the figure or pictures or graphics, images, that under comes under the figurative marks. And what is composite mark? It will contain both word and figures, and characters also you will have. So that is known as composite mark. So this is the most like common trademarks which are known as conventional trademarks. Then we'll come for the collective or certification marks. So these are known as seven certification mark. This is particularly concentrating on Indian basis. I have given this. I don't know if it goes big, fine. Okay, so this is called as certification marks. We have only seven certification marks till now, so please remember these. So what are these and all? You can just obviously you have your own guru like Google. You can get it from that. In some, I can explain you in the later slides. So this silk mark is particularly for our Chennai silks and all. You can see this mark. This is also comes under one registered trademark, which they are trying for the certification mark, but it is under progress. It has not been done yet. So now, for now, we can call this as a trademark, registered trademark, I mean. Then, so why do we need a certification mark? It represents your geographical demography, and all these things would be reflected by the certification marks. So this cannot be used by everyone or anyone. So any trademark, whatever you are proposing, should not have this type of designs or colors. I mean that dots, whatever. Dots means, you can ask me why why we cannot go for green or maroon, since it comes under the certification marks. It's not like that. In that green and maroon also, you will have like what size it is, and the square box, how much diameter it is, far above. All these things would be registered in the trademark. That you have to check before going for those dots and all. If at all you're doing like square and dot, the same type of design you want to take, then you have to check for the diameters and how much distance it is there, what is the color code of green or maroon they have used. All these things you have to check for it if your logo is having these type of things. Then we have non-conventional trademarks. These non-conventional trademarks change by from year to year, or trend to trend, we can say. So this 3D shape is not available previously, but since most of the complaints they are receiving for shape of the products and all, logos, I mean product means. So because of that, they have included this. And colors, obviously, as I told you, why cannot we use this dot with square of green and maroon, since it has already been in certification marks? Like that, many complaints have come up. So like this, whenever a complaint comes up, a new type of design or logo will come up, and that has to be registered and all. So these non-conventional trademarks will change from time to time and trend to trend. Then we'll come for the types of trademark, particularly in Indian registrations, how we can do. So most of the registered trademarks comes under word and service marks, shape marks, logos and symbols, collective marks, as I discussed previously, series of marks. Series marks comes under, I can give you an example of lace, as I told you. It's both like collective and series marks, actually, lace. So same product, I mean same chips, but the color, texture, and whatever the ingredients they're using. For example, they're using tomato, they will say that red chips. If they're only using yellow and salt type of butter type of things, then they call it classic. So if at all you observe in any lays and all, you can saw the slogans will be changing. Same, the lays main part will be same, but the slogans will change. So that's where the series marks comes. It's the same company, same product, same logo, but the only thing changes is the colors and some textures and some codes and everything. So this is called series marks. Then comes certification marks, which we have already discussed. Like we have 7 certification marks. So these are what is trademark in particular. Already I have discussed very briefly, but this is to just show you like different types of trademarks, examples, which is, so this is known as Volkswagen. It's a logo type. This is a logo type of trademark. This orange color is a color type of trademark. This will obviously, it's a slogan. I'm loving it is a slogan which comes under the symbol. If someone comes with an idea like only M I will use, then also it cannot be registered because already it is a registered trademark. So this comes under shape and name both. So as I discussed with you, this is like, in a brief. So I've already discussed about all these things. So we'll go to next slide. If you have doubts, you can ask me now because half of our presentation is over. So do anyone of you have any doubts? Yes or no?
Students, please respond. Please
Yes
use
or
the chat
no?
box.
Something you tell. No. Fine. So this product trademarks and all, okay, this is also I think I have already discussed. You can just have a look at it, this designs and trademarks what I have just collected some of them and kept here for your better understanding. So this is like I already told you why TM is used and why SM is used and why we are using R. So as I told you, these collective trademarks are more like complicated and we have lot of problems in the legal law and all while we are if at all we are replicating our logos and colors resembling to the collective trademarks. So while we are doing our search and all, we have to go for it. These are service marks like FedEx and all. FedEx is actually courier type of services and all. I think FSSAI everyone knows, it is a Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, which will check like the quality and how the quality of the food is being maintained, whether whatever the ingredients or some acidifiers and what we are using in the for the preservation and all, whether they are under the limit or they are going above the limit. All these things will be checked by FSSAI. So, why it is important as a trademark registration? Trademark registration is not a new concept. The only thing is how to do it and all. We have created a stipulated times and all, but our ancestors already know what is how to register a trademark. So the first trademark legislation in the world was passed in England for the bread. So they are the first persons who have made bread and all. So in the reign of King Henry, I think it's around in 1266 like that in the years. You see. So what they have done is they created a new type of bread with the ingredients and all, and they used to keep a stamp on it on the bread. Whatever they're doing on the bread, they used to give the stamp, and they used to that bread has been very popularly sold in and around this England. So what they done is for creating the export sales and all, they have first done this trademark legislation in England first. Then this has gone to the early man stage and all. They used to give their fingerprints and handprints and all for claiming that that product or that bull is of their property like that. Or in their huts and all, they used to do this hand painting and everything, saying that this is my hut, this is my house, like that. So this is like previously in the early man stages and all. After that this came, and legal way, this is the trademark which is registered, Basco and Pellet. These are normal trademarks now, we can use anywhere, you can see also. This is a slight history of trademark registration. Trademark filing and prosecution in India, there are stepwise official registering steps, so which has been disclosed here, like how much valid it is and like how to do it, how to get into the publication of the trademark general. So for each and every step, there are some forms which have to be filled. So those forms and all we have, like section 9 and 11 will be used for the registry. So if there are any objections against this trademark, they will give a stipulated time under this section 9 and 11. So then the examination report would be issued. So once the examination report is issued, we have to fasten up the procedures. This is a complete flow sheet. This flow sheet may be a little bit complicated, so I have made a simple flow sheet so that you can understand. So for the trademark search, this is because since our topic is particularly for trademark search, I have made it a very simple thing. So first we have to, how to do the trademark search is first we'll do the application preparation. So first we have to fill the application, then we'll come up like what all logo we are using, what type of codes we are using, whether we are using slogan or not, and we have any short short note or something about the trademark, under what category we are doing. So like that we have to fill the application, then we will be allotted a number. Then we have to check for the Vienna codification. I'll explain what is Vienna codification in the next slides. Then in-depth examination will be conducted before going to the final step. This is again a detailed procedure of trademark registration. So first you will do the trademark search. So first and foremost step is a trademark search. If someone asks me, is trademark search compulsory? No, it may not be. But whenever another problem will come, I mean, you may have a legal issues and all. If you don't perform your trademark search and go for the application and registration procedures and all, if any of your logo or maybe a word of your logo will reflect in any other goods or logo or services, then they may immediately, ban you for this. For your logo or for your design, which may create a lot of issues for you, even with other name also to come into the public domain. So it is always advisable to go for the trademark search. So first, to do the trademark search, you should know what are the different types of trademarks that can be registered in India. So like whether we have already discussed about this, like types of trademarks registered in India. So you have to see whether the shapes of goods or packagings. If you see that the shape of the good and packaging is similar to, some Pepsi and all, but your product is also a drink, I mean like a beverage, and you want to take that shape and all, you can take it but with different dimensions. So you have to check for the application of Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Now we'll come for our main topic of trademark search. So trademark search, first what all we have to do, I'll just a second. Yeah. So, how we can determine whether the trademark what you have generated or you're proposing is having a distinctiveness. So, for example, if you're having a generic marks, then it will have a weak chances. If there are some like descriptive marks, I mean, with a different type of C, you can see that cafe coffee day, that semicolon type of design is a little bit of different, definitiveness is there in that. So if you don't want to go to the extreme end of uniqueness and you want to take like something, a blend of things, that also you can consider, but you may have a neutral type of opportunities either for rejection or for acceptance. So then you can go for the arbitrary, is like a very fanciful and very unique type of search which is not available. So these are the examples, like Apple logo with a small cut in it. When they proposed this, it is a very unique design. Now it has become very viral, and everyone knows this logo. Even the small child, if you ask what is this, they can say this is an Apple logo. And this is obviously a coffee, you can say that. Then it's this Kodak and Adidas, only they are only just the names, but they seem very distinct and very much attractive. That attachment or that attractiveness to eyes is what is needed for the trademark, because it is your brand propagation. You have to check if at all you want to go for the trademark registration. What you have to do, you have to put for the three questions: whether the trademark what you're proposing is in use, or a part of trademark is in use or not, you have to check for it. Then whether it can be acceptable to people or not. How can you see whether it is acceptable or not? You can in your close networks, you can propose, see, this is my product and I'm proposing this type of logo, what do you think? You can just go for the survey or public opinion. Then you have to think whether your logo or your slogan or your words are distinctive or not, whether they are catchy or not, in simple words. So how do you do a public search of trademarks? We have public search groups like IP India and all. I will provide the links to you later on. So why do we have to go for the trademark searching? So sorry. Okay, so what we are searching for and all, you should know, like whenever you're conducting a trademark search, you should be very particularly sure, like what type of class I'm looking for. There are 39 classes, so which class my trademark has to belong to. If you are having a similar trademark, then you have to search for whether this trademark has been registered in the same class. That is the main point you have to check for. If the trademark resemblance is there, but it is not of the same class, for example, class 35 is there, so you are proposing for class some 25 or 22, then you can still go for the trademark registration. You may have some objections, but you can overcome it because since the classes are different. So these are the criteria for the trademark registration.
Madam,
Yeah.
sorry for interruption. Can you confirm which slide we are on, madam?
Just a second, I'm not able to see the number of the slide.
Yeah, this now the slide has
This is
changed.
24.
Okay, I think now we are on
Which slide are you? I mean, it has been displayed.
how to do public search of trademark.
That is done. This is 25. Is it visible?
Now it is visible.
Okay, so that is a problem when I'm doing like big screen. No? It is having that issue, I guess. Anyway, so this following trademarks, what all are prohibited, you should know first of all, so that that prohibited trademarks won't be repeated in the trademark what you're proposing. So for that, under section 9 and 11, so what all the trademarks that are not distinctive, or whether they are not they are like descriptive or likeliness of confusion. Like, see, what I told you is like same trademark, class 35 and 22 is there, so it can lead to confusion. So you may have to be given very clearly that this trademark cannot be registered and all. You may get the notices for that. So there are some terms and symbols or words which comes under prohibited marks. So for example, I can say the word Gandhi, so which is very popular, and you all know that the Gandhi name, and also that is comes under the prohibited mark. Like that, some prohibited trademarks are there, and that can obviously be checked in your trademark search tools, whatever are available, even by IP India, which is provided by the government. So like Lord Buddha. So I mean, I can share with you. I guess I don't know whether I kept this in or not. Anyways, I'll share separately when you want to know. But when you perform your search, you have to check for these also, like WIPO, WHO. I mean WHO, like UNESCO and all. These are capital letters and all are already there. Like Lord Venkateshwara. These are all in the very common marks, and these marks you cannot use in your trademarks because they are prohibited words. So any emblems, symbols, names, shapes, whatever the prohibited marks will be given in a list of prohibited marks in our constitution itself, in the trademark search. In IP India also it is available separately. If you just type it as prohibited marks, you can get them. So you please check for it whenever you're going for the trademark registration. Also well-known marks, as I told you, even the well-known marks, if you are checking in your trademark registration something, you are proposing some slogan or something, but it is not there in the trademark registration, after filing and all, your lawyer may I mean your attorney, whoever checking your trademark registrations, or I mean registration in this IP attorney, they will say that this slogan whatever is there is already well known, it is well known by everyone, so this cannot be used, so your application is rejected, you get the rejection letter then. Now I'm in 26 slide. Is it visible?
Yes, madam.
Okay.
It is visible, madam. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see if you are getting like your TM applied, I mean trademark is applied for Gandhi. You can see here. So then what the attorney has given you is the mark applied for registration is in under a prohibited mark. So this I mean, this this thing has been rejected. Application has been rejected. So you can see that clearly. So that's why, rather than application being rejected, which cannot, because you will give complete your details, your company profile and everything in the application. So once it is rejected, it's rejected for your lifetime. Again, you have to come up with a new idea, new what we say, new type of description for it, and how you want to project it and all. So better, please check before only, because this person, whoever have done this, might not have gone for the trademark search. So he got it for rejection. This is a live case, I mean, case study. I'm just showing it to you. These are some of the trademarks. What we'll do is, whenever we go for the trademark search, particularly in NRTC, we'll go for the preliminary search at first place, so that whether we can propose the trademark for the next step or not. For filing, there is no need of going for the comprehensive search. But once, after filing and all, we have to see for the detailed things before going to the IP attorney and everything. So, what is this preliminary trademark search will be done? It is like a knockout search. So, you will decide for the checklist. For example, when a kid is having some issue and you are doubtful, like whether he is having an allergy or whether he is having a problem or he has some fever, because of that, you don't know. So, multiple type of conditions are there. Which has come for a different type of output. Then what you'll do, you will write a checklist, and in the checklist you will see, okay, I'll try this garlic now. If it garlic is not the problem, then he's not having the allergy to garlic. So like that you will do the checklist. So this preliminary trademark search is also like that. So you will do for the knockout search, like first you will see in the IP India, US Patent and Trademark Office, Asian TM View. These are some of the tools available in our public search. I mean, free of cost it is available, where you can search for the whatever the proposed trademark, your logo or trademark, or even you can even do this search for getting better idea. See, there are n number of thousands and thousands of trademarks available in these portals. So once you go through them, you'll get the idea, okay, what type of description they are giving for their logos or slogans, and how they are actually generating to a new and unique logo. So that, for that also, for the reference also, you can go for the trademark search. And what do you mean by the comprehensive trademark search? So that is like for the additional databases, that is like paid databases, you have to go for it. So this comprehensive, maybe initially I may not refer you, but once you get some query from your attorney and all, then you may have to go for this paid databases to see whatever the attorney is claiming, because they'll ask you the questions, then you have to answer them. So and that way you can get the comprehensive trademark, where you will get even the thoughtful comparison also they'll give. Like first of all, they'll check your trademark logo, trademark things, and also they will give you the suggestions, like how you can go about this. And in the third preliminary trademark search, it will give you just only a rough idea, and also it will give you a formal legal opinion. Like they will say that, see, if you go on with this, see, this is actually having a similarity with some other trademark, whatever the trademark you're proposing, for example X. So X is having similarity with some other Y which has already been registered. So you may have a legal problem, and they even will tell you that this trademark, that Y trademark which is already registered some 10-20 years back, is right now in active stage or not. That also will be informed to you by the third type of trademark search. So these are some of the steps to check for a trademark. First and foremost, you can directly go into this ipindiaonline.gov.in, where you can go for the trademark search. There is a trademark tab in it, and then we'll have three criteria: the trademark, Vienna code, and phonetic. And you have to check whether your trademark and all, which if at all it is a word mark, you check in the word mark category. Vienna coding is not so particular in India, but it is always better to check for it. You may never know whether your company may go for the international and global sectors also, so it's always better to check for the Vienna coding and phonetic also. So if you are having any poems or slogans and all, then only you check for the phonetic. If not, it's not needed. Only word mark and Vienna coding is enough. So this all you will see. These are the three categories, and keywords, how you have to check. For every trademark search, you have to go for a keywords and key fields. So that also it is being described here. So there are two classifications, as I informed you. goods class and service class. So there are 45 in that. 1 to 34 comes under the goods class, and 35 to 45 classes comes under the service classes. So as I already told you previously, you have to check whether your class is there in 1 to 35 or not for goods. I mean, you are proposing some manufacturing goods or devices or medical devices and all, you may have to check within the 1 to 34. Then if you come, your this thing comes under a service good, then you have to go for 35 to 45. These are known as the Vipon is nice classification. This is the 11th edition version of 2021. So that's what this is the latest version. So what are the classes of goods available? So till 34, it is comes under the goods, and 35 to 45, this is for services. If you want, I can share with you so that you can check easily, I mean, how to do the classification and all, and your product comes under which category also, you can get the brief idea. You want to see more, or can I go for the next slide? Flowchart, ma'am, we can't see the flowchart. Already gone flowchart long back. Shall I go to the flowchart one? Someone gave in the chat box.
Maybe once you can show it better. Yeah.
Which flowchart? Because I have given some 2-3 flowcharts. This
Students,
one?
please specify.
This both are like same only. Only simplification I have done. This flowchart. This is the main one.
No, this presentation will be shared with the students, madam, later.
Yeah, if they are not having any exam right now, I can share.
Yeah, they don't have any exam.
Okay,
At the
okay,
moment.
then we can share. I will give a presentation separately only for their beneficial and all. I
Okay.
have given extensive information here, which is not needed at the basic level. So that you
Yeah.
can share with the students by tomorrow.
Sure.
So I'll go for the next then.
Yeah, I think we can continue, madam.
So niche classification is a very successful trademark protection strategy. So first and foremost, if you are going for a trademark protection strategy, I mean for niche classification, which is a basic classification, as I have shown you previously. So first you check under which classification you want to check, whether vehicles or glass or ropes or fiber or fabrics, which one you want to check. Most probably clothing and footwear, I mean class 25 will under this will be there. So you please check, and then you go for the next procedure. So this is the first step you have to do in the search. Then if you ask me whether I have to protect my trademark only in one class, no, you may have to protect in 2-3 classes, because there are a lot of I mean, some, for example, you're going for a product which is both chemical and medical. I mean, chem medical type of application it is having, then what all classes you have to go for? Can you just let me know? Because already I'm displaying it here. Which classes you have to protect the trademark for? Please answer. Just see the slide and tell me. Can you tell? Please respond.
Students, please use chat box.
Which classes if your product comes under chemical and medical? No. I said both chemical and medical. 2 classes I'm saying. Yes, class 1 and class 5, and also class 10 also you can go for it if it is a product or device. Done. So someone is hearing at least whatever I'm saying. Fine. So then we'll go for the Vienna classification. So this is the Vienna classification. You can obviously find there are 29 classes in this Vienna classification. This also you will get in the portals of IP India. So how many categories are there? There are 29 categories with 144 divisions and 1887 sections. Sections is not that much of importance for us, but this 29 categories and 144 divisions are pretty much important to us. And you have to know the keywords to search how to do it and how to go about it, like how you have to check your trademark, whether it is there or whether it is replicating any device mark or logo mark and all. You may check with the Vienna classification. So this classification is specified and very much recommended if you have any figurative element in your logo. I mean, there is some figure, like for example, if you have a email letterbox and all with an envelope, there is some figure and all is there, then that envelope, whether any other trademark is having or not, you have to check. This is just an example I'm just quoting. See, you will get a Vienna code here. This is an Indian government portal only. So these are the 29 categories. Hope it is visible, right? It's very small letters and all, and I cannot enlarge it. If it is
It's
not
visible,
visible,
madam.
you may please. It's visible,
It is
right?
visible.
Yeah, yeah.
Visible.
So in this, you see in which one, for example, you're going for the plants or landscapes and all. You can see the table of categories. So category 5, category 6. Here, class means it is category. So you check for it. What all the marks are there. So if at all you check, you have to check for the application status also. You can check in IP India. Anyways, I'll explain that in detail when we go for the search marks and all. So how to conduct a trademark search? So these are the few trademark databases. This I can share with you and all. First, you go into these websites. Step by step procedures also I can explain. If anyone is very much interested, they may connect with us in online on Saturdays or Sundays, any convenient time, so that we can, access your laptops or your classwork and all. And I can explain to Raviteja sir also. He can just inform me like which portal they want to check, so that lively you can check along under our supervision or our mentorship. So these are
Madam,
few.
can we do it live now?
Which one you want to check? You want to go for IP India?
Any Indian patent trademark database?
We can go.
Yeah. Because yesterday also we had the same kind of live session, ma'am.
If it is visible, my
Yeah, yeah, it is visible.
see here. Once you go into that, I have gone to the IP India. Whether this screen is visible or not, please let me know.
No, madam, actually, that screen is not visible now.
Okay,
I
just
think
a
you need to share,
I have
stop
to stop
sharing
my
this.
presentation. Okay,
Uh,
just we'll do one thing. I'll complete this presentation. Only 4 slides are there. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
so
Okay.
we'll complete it off and go for the live session.
Sure.
What is the time till when we have time? Class timing, I'm asking, Raviteja garu. Raviteja garu, you're there?
Till 3:10, madam, we still have 40 minutes.
Then we can go for the live one. No problem. Okay. This is what actually I will show it to you live also. This slide. I have just taken a screenshot for your understanding. I am in 35th slide. I hope it is visible to everyone. Right?
Yes, madam. You're on the Indian Patent Office website.
Yes. So this
Yeah.
website, already this link is there here, this third one. Okay. When you go to that link, you'll get this. In that, you will have trademark status. First, you have to go to that status only, and then you'll get in the status itself, you will have the public search also. So there we can do the searching and everything. Is it going to the next slide? I don't know. It's not moving. It's stuck, I guess. Is it moving to next slide?
No, madam.
Yeah, it's stuck.
It got stuck.
Let me check. I'll just close it and I'll start it once again. Just give me some time.
Yes, madam.
Has it gone to the next one? 34 one?
We are on the fact sheet now on the
Ah,
patent office
okay, okay.
website.
Now it's okay, 36.
Now on fact sheet.
Okay, done. Fine. So these are like commercial patent databases available. Of course, this has to be either you have to come to NRTC or any other, private attorneys. This is 36th slide. Okay, fact sheet, how to search for patent or relevant publication like I have given. So this is not only for patent, this can be used for even trademark too. Okay, these are commercial databases. It's done. Okay, now just for 5 minutes, I would like to ask one question to students. See, I have given some many marks. So I'll ask a question. Can you let me know? Any one of you, can you quote me logo mark? We'll go for 5 minutes with this. In chat box, you can answer to me. Is it visible? There are n number of trademarks and all. Is it visible?
Yes, madam, it is visible.
Yeah, please tell me how many logos are there? At least one or two you can just say. What is a logo mark in this? Okay, Apple is good. Okay, then let me ask you, what is the certification mark in this? Any certification mark? I'll ask only 5 questions here. Second one, you please
Last,
answer. Certification mark. Coca-Cola for which? For what you are answering, Mr. Samuel?
can we say Darjeeling tea as a certification mark, madam?
No, it doesn't come under certification actually. This I have already shown in my slides.
Okay. See, silk mark.
This also comes under the geographical indicator. This is geographical indicator mark.
But doesn't this kind of marks also
See, this
gives
is like you're actually, we have one of the, IPRS geographical indicator. Okay, in that Darjeeling tea is one of them. Pondur Kadi, Darjeeling tea.
but certain certification marks are also used as geographical indications, no, madam?
No, there are, at least in India, there are only 7.
Okay.
So this Darjeeling tea also comes under Indian one. Certification, yes, as you told, both can be used. I mean, you're asking like both can be used or not, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you're saying that can Darjeeling tea can come under certification. That's what you're asking?
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying, madam.
no,
Since that ensures the quality of that product originating from that region.
no. For quality checking is different. This trademark doesn't come under the quality check and all. Trademark is only a branding. It's like a promoting your product or your service. Trademark is only for branding, nothing else.
But,
Darjeeling tea is like your nativity.
but it also associates with the quality, no, madam?
What trademark you're saying?
Yes, madam.
FSSAI is a, agency which certifies quality if it comes under food. Like that, different agencies are there for different type of, for oil, you'll have a standard norms like ISO for
Yeah, they are
industry.
the certification agencies.
Yeah, that's what they doesn't come under this certification one. See, certification, there are only 7 in India.
Okay.
7 different products. I mean, like what all certifications we have. Only 7 are there. I can, I mean, if people are not giving me answer, I'll tell you. Like there is an FPO mark for food product order and all, and then ISI mark, you know that very well. BIS mark also, you know, for Hallmark Gold and everything, and egg mark for pulses, cereals, you know, some I think vegetable oils and all also comes under that, and then Eco mark is there, which is like an Bureau of Indian Standards have given that actually for the National Standards Organization of India for the confirming of the standards, ecosystems and all. So these are the only 7 Indian certifications we have.
So, the regulatory agency's approval is considered as a certification mark, madam,
No, that is
because
completely
these are
different.
the standard organizations, right?
These
Standard
are
setting
standard
organizations.
organizations. Yes, those organizations will have separate certification. Certification is different completely. Particularly in trademark only, I'm talking about.
Okay, madam.
In trademark, certification marks are different. I mean, see, some marks are identified by our Indian government as certification marks.
Right.
These are the quality logos, you can say.
Someone was said Samuel Udayankar. He was saying CA. CA can be used as a certificate mark, madam.
No, what CA? Which?
Like
At
chartered
least
accountants. In that,
CA is a collective mark.
CA, yeah.
Yeah, CII, CA, these are collective marks.
Okay, for organizations.
Yes, because they have n number of organizations under them.
Right.
So lace can be called as what? I told many times this example. No, lace is not a certification mark. What is lace called for? Under comes under which mark? See why you need to identify these marks and all. I'll let you know. So to for the how it is related to search, because once you know the categories of marks thoroughly, then when some you are going for some medical appliances or some chemical appliances and all, you will know like these are the popular marks which are available in a certain category. So at least I should not go near to them. My mark or my slogan, whatever words I am using, shall be unique. So that has to be inherently come into the thing. I mean, come into your mind while you are proposing for a trademark or someone else is proposing. What is that? That question has cut over. What is that question? Can you please read for me? I have to go down or what?
What does Unilever come under? Is it a collective mark or what? That's a question, madam. Are you able to hear me, madam?
I'm not able to hear anyone. I'm connecting again. Is it okay?
Ma'am, are you able to hear me?
Hello.
Hello? Hello? Hello, madam? Hello? Okay, okay. Yeah. Students, please be patient. There was some problem with madam's internet connection. She'll be joining in few seconds. Please be patient. So if you have any doubts till now, you can please post your questions on the chat box. This is a very interesting session, I think. Uh, Please use the chat box to post all your questions. Madam is an expert in this field, so please clear all your doubts now with respect to trademarks. Madam, are you able to unmute yourself?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I think I'm audible now. Okay, so shall we go for the search? Because again, presentation, I'm not able to share it. And I'm not able to see any comments also. Okay, done. So I'll share the screen once. Please see this. No, CIA is someone has given me. CIA is not a certification mark. It's a collective mark. Window screen. Acha, Raviteja Garu, shall I share this entire screen? I'm not able to share my, boxes and all.
Okay, madam. I think you almost finished your presentation. I think.
Presentation is done, but I want to show that, portal, no? So for that,
Yeah. Then you can share your tab, whatever.
see whether this is visible or
Yeah,
not.
it is visible, madam.
Okay, done. So this is actually IP India trademark, what we have discussed na previously. Can you see this?
Yes, madam.
So see, we have comprehensive e-filing service for trademarks. What I think. Okay. This is for, this online trademark version 3. This is the public one available. I think it's under maintenance here. Okay, I guess it's under maintenance right now. Okay, we'll go for the nation TM view. Now it's visible.
Yes, madam.
IP India, I'll tell you, maybe today it is under maintenance and all, but you can go directly to trademark status. Okay, there you can go for there you'll have same like this public search. So you have to click a public search there. But now since it is not visible, I can't show you. This is a basic thing you can search first of all for trademark. So there in that you have to give your Vienna coding or nice classification. In that classification, what all goods and services are there, that will show to you. Okay. So this one I have typed food. If anyone want to know anything else, you may please let me know in the chat box. What you want to search for. What you want to search for in chat box. Any service, any goods. రవితేజ గారు ఎవరు చెప్పకపోతే మీరైనా చెప్పండి.
Okay, let's say shoes, madam.
Okay. Because వాళ్ళ స్టూడెంట్స్ చెప్పాలి మరి.
Yeah.
Will I wait for 1 minute?
So we
Will you
can
people
proceed,
come up?
madam. I think we are losing time here.
Yeah, yeah. Fine. Then shoes. See, these are the different offices of trademark. Okay. అది మీరు కావాలంటే ముందు ఆఫీసే సెర్చ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఇవన్నీ షూస్ బ్రాండెడ్ ట్రేడ్‌మార్క్ నేమ్స్ అన్నమాట.
Has asked for mobiles, madam.
Then we'll go for mobile. We'll go for all. I have clicked everything, okay? But there you will have an option where you can search only in India or in Indonesia, other countries, whatever country you want. So I searched for everything. So that's why you got these. So these are the branded ones available. You may say something, why it is showing these many. See, this is also T Mobile, means again it's a mobile name. What all the classes are there, you please check. Nice classes will be there here. So 9, 16, 18, 25, 28, 35, 36. See, these are having even both the goods and the services. Because 1 to 34 is goods and 35 to 45 is services. So this category, whoever it is, the trademark name is there here. So this is the application number. If you want to search for the application number details, so you can go for that. You can click it. You can go back. It is given like ended. That means this is ended, and this can be, you can conclude these type of, see how T mobile team is written with the semicolon and all. If you want, you can go for it because it's already ended. Trademark status will be given. So it is registered. So you want to see registered, you will see registered one. Which office? It is a Vietnam application. Classification 35, 38, 41, 42. In under these classifications, it has been registered. So if you are looking for this type of logo, yes, someone.
Is it mandatory to disclose both these classification as well as Vienna classification?
It's better if you're going for the international branding of your goods or your services. It's very much, it's pretty much important if you're going for international level. Only for Indian and all, you can go for nice classification only. That's enough.
Because since niche classification is very much exhaustive, I think it is, isn't it better to use that one instead
Which
of
one?
Vienna?
Vienna?
Niche classification.
No, which one you want to use? Nice classification or Vienna?
Yeah, since niche classification has got almost 45 classes, and
It doesn't
Vienna
depend upon the
classification,
classifications and categories. See, even though Vienna classification is having only 29 classes, but the divisions and the sections, what it is
yeah.
covering is 1880 above, na? So that is better, obviously.
Okay.
Even figures also it will see. See, in the
So
niche classification, they cannot distinguish between figures and everything in a very distinctive way.
so it's better to use Vienna classification.
Both. It's
Okay.
always better to use both. But if you have only chance, like I want to use only one, then initial stages you can go for the niche classification.
Okay. Are there
But
any countries that only accept one, which prefers only one classification, madam?
any companies, you mean to say?
Any countries?
Countries, no. All other international countries will look for this Vienna classification also,
Okay.
because they're very, very particular about the figures.
Okay.
In India, it's not that much, pretty much required for that. You can go for it. See, there is a, for trademark extensive courses, I can tell you, for the Madrid system. It's WIPO, it is very popular, but since that is not our, I don't know whether your syllabus and all is covering that or not.
So we mentioned about it, but we don't go extensively about it. Because
That's
since
what. It's a very cost effective solution where one category, I mean, in Madrid protocols, if at all your trademark, I mean, first you do the trademark search and your trademark is unique and you want to register it under Madrid protocol, your initial stages may be a little bit lengthy because it will check the international level in the protocols, whether you are coming out of the protocols or not. Yeah, whether you're following all the protocols or not, that and everything they will check for registering. But once it is registered, in many countries you will be registered, that registering the brand. See, for example, you're registering in India. Okay, for Indian cost bearing and all will be there one side. Then what will happen? Then you want to go for the international registration of trademarks. So for international registration of trademarks, you always have to consider for the Madrid system. Why? Because many industries, I mean, many international countries will be under this treaty. This Madrid system is a treaty actually. Are you following anyone, or are you getting confused?
at least I'm following. Thank you.
Okay, so what I will suggest is, if your product or your I mean, this thing is having an international exposure, you think that I have to go into the international market, from beginning onwards it is always better to go for the Madrid system registration of your trademark, so that you will get the protection in many countries, no? Not only in India.
Okay.
Yeah, but once you file only in India, then in different conditions, I mean countries, you have to file again. So that will be an additional cost. It's a very cost-effective one. To be
Right.
in a nutshell, I have to explain to you. Following your Madrid protocols and going by WIPO or USPTO type of registrations and all will save you time, money, everything. So it depends upon your product. If you are making a product very centric towards India, then obviously it is only better to go for Indian registration of trademark and all. But if you feel that, see, nowadays you cannot say that one brand is only confined to India. When it may hit high in other countries, you don't know. Many Chinese products we are using, right?
Right.
So always it's better to go for the Madrid protocol. We can take a class later on for how to register in Madrid systems. It's pretty easy. You can there is no need that you have to go for some international attorney for registering this. You can go through this Indian registration only. First you have to register in India, and then you have to make it notified in the Madrid systems. It's a very simple thing, but the only thing is procedures you have to follow. So if you follow through, I mean, if you go through an RDC, or because since we are having that collaboration with WIPO and all, it will be pretty easy. Then mobile is over. Then what? Let me see. Any other one we'll see. Any other IP India is under service. So then we'll go for a global band WIPO then. Yes,
Okay, ma'am.
we still have time, right?
Yes,
Ma'am,
madam.
can we filter them by date so that we can get to know about the latest one? Yes, we can do it. There is a filter option in that. See, status you can see, dates you can see. This is only team view I'm explaining, okay? As per the classes, you can see you want to go for 35. So only in class 35, whatever 35 classes are there, trademark type, whether it's combined, undefined, word, figurative, which one you want. So how many are there? You can see the statistics for mobile. Mobile means, let me tell you, I think many of people may be confusing getting this. Mobile means it is only seeing your mobile name. This is trademark. This is not patent. Everyone is clear na about this? Yes or no? You may be
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
mobile means mobile. Yes, it's only seeing when you are searching for trademark. So it is seeing only either mobile name. Okay. If you post a figure here, then it will search for the figure. See, in the detailed advanced search, you will have all these things. If you want to check for your application, then you have to know all these things. You have already applied and you want to know the status, then you should know the application date, registration date. All these things will be available in IP India. Unfortunately, our IP India is not cooperating with us today. If not, I would have shown you how to go for the let me see if at all I have kept that in my presentation. Anyways, it is not there. Okay, now we'll go for the global one also once. You can go for brand logo also. So if you have one logo, you please drop that logo here. I don't have any logos. If you have any logo, you can drop it here and you can search for it. Okay. These classifications you should know. That's what I have given. US design classification is not needed. It is only particularly for US. You can go for the Vienna classification. Ravitesh, as I told you, when you go for the international portal, Vienna classification is very important.
Okay.
See, in our Indian thing, they will ask only nice classification. But when you're going for the international portal and all, they'll ask for Vienna classification also. So it's always better whenever you're registering itself, you go for the Vienna one.
Okay.
I've just kept in the grid. We have seen only first one. Mobile only we have seen, right? We'll go for any other one if you want to search. Tell me any other one.
Let's go for any service-oriented marks, madam.
That's what. Any courier?
Uh,
What service you want to see?
let's say, yeah, FedEx. Someone has mentioned that.
FedEx. Let me check once. 1 minute. We can see them. This is a Vietnam one. This FedEx, Federal Express. See, you can see trademark name, application number, registration number, applicant name, application date, trademark status, which is registered. If it is ended, it will be given ended. And then trademark office, VN is a code for Vietnam, and nice classification is 39. See, it is not only registered in Vietnam. In other offices also it is registered. Can you see that? Can you see in which country it is registered? Since I have
Yes,
told
madam.
you how to see that.
Yes, yes.
Tell me what is written there.
Isn't it BN, Brunei maybe?
No, no, I'm just asking which one is written. At least you can see or not. So BN means Brunei only. I'm just asking.
And
So you
also
can see
Bharat.
that, right? Clearly you can see that application date and all.
Right.
Now only federal we'll see. Only FedEx. See, you'll get it. This is application. You can see ID, India. Okay.
I
Okay.
think ID is Indonesia, no, madam?
1 minute. ID
IN
is
would be India.
Indonesia. IN I thought. Okay. ID is
IN,
Indonesia. Your voice is breaking. I'm not able to hear.
someone mentioned Mayer's, that's a containers company,
Which one?
cargo company. Mayer's, you can see in the chat box, madam.
Yeah, yeah.
Maersk.
My chat box is going up. Why? Madam, what is a service mark? You're asking me now. Okay. Service mark is used for which is designated as SM. Okay. It is represented as SM. Service mark means to those things what we'll do services like courier services. For them only we'll use service mark, like food services. Product mark you will use TM. For service mark you'll use SM. Someone asked me here, what is the name? Santosh? I mean, what is your doubt in service mark? May I know specifically? Respond. Yes, FedEx is a service mark because it is a brand name or logo which is identifying for the service sector oriented business. See, both products or services are for business only. But whether the product, product means it is only as a device or some food product like beverages or clothes or some other whatever the whatever the utilization type of manufacturing type of things and all will comes under this product mark or word mark or whatever it is. R is both you can use. See, service mark is when you have applied the application for. R means it is registered. Whether it is service mark or trademark, when it is completely registered and it has crossed all the things, then it can be written as R. What is this attendance link in between? Okay, fine. So I think I'm clear, Mr. Santosh. See, let me tell you, there are three types of identifications for the trademark. One is trademark TM, another one is service mark SM, and the last one is R, registered. R means it's completely registered. Whether it is service mark or trademark is under process of registration. When the application is under process of registration, then we give this specification as SM and TM. If it is completely registered, then we'll give R for both of them. Got it? Okay. But FedEx, when it has been applied in India, it is a service mark and now it is registered, so they can use R. So you can see FedEx with both SM and R, both. Then what else? We'll go for another 10 minutes we have, so we'll utilize it. Let me check for any logos. That also we can do. USPTO also comes under European only. There will be European also. You can see that. All the countries will be there in everything. It's like a search, like how you would conduct. It is, see, USPTO is the only thing what they are showing is whether that has been generated or the database is being collected by US department. I mean, US country. Yeah, in IP India also it will be available. In TM also it will be available. TM also I'm showing now, but IP India. Why this IP India is not working? Because IP India is a basic one, so I'm very particular for that. Anyways, it's not working. It's under service and maintenance. It's showing. So this TM I can remove, right? Well, I'm not checking. TM can I remove? Or you want to check more? Yeah, you can use the chat box once. I'll just wait for some 20 seconds. You tell me any questions are there, or else we'll go for the global brand one. I am checking for a logo. Wait a minute so that I can show you. This Vipo global one is also a very good, portal. If there are any questions in the chat box, please let me know. Meanwhile, I'm just performing this. Raviteja garu, you please ask them. Hmm. What is it? Unilever is like a, it's like an organization one. I mean, it comes under Unilever has many products and all, na. So which type of trademark it will come under? And it is coming under so many organizations under it. I told you. Think about it and tell me. Yes. Who asked me this? Unilever one? Already Santosh has given your answer. Can you tell me some products of Unilever? And 2, 3 you please tell because it's an association one. You can see that. Acha, acha. Okay. Yes. Yes. So you can understand. So it is having so many goods from Unilever. Okay, this logo we kept. Life boy. Very good, very good. Done. So can I remove this TM view? Or do you want to check anything else? Since you said Unilever will do. Unilever has been protected by many countries. This is separate one anyways. Okay, then I am removing this. Okay, done. Acha, my presentation is visible to anyone? I've just opened it. Is it visible? Raviteja garu? Okay, fine. These things, do you want me to paste it in the this thing? I mean, chat box? I just wanted to ask you this. I forgot. Okay, fine. This is actually a paid database only, but it is recently been, I mean, given as like, outside also. So this is a free search report. You can go for it actually. That's why I have included this. Any brand or something. Um, Okay, this one also you can go. You can for the preparation of the search report. I'll share the one of the sample search reports with Raviteja Garu. You can share with the people so that they can understand like what all things have to be considered. Okay, so for example, I'm just showing. This is a pretty good this thing. I mean, this trademarks one. You will get a crisp of things, no confusion or something. Okay, state wise in India, you can get state wise. You can get how many are there and all. This is a very good one, actually. Recently, they have made this public. Previously, it used to be like I mean, it's a paid one. So for conducting free searches and all, you can use this. Okay. Since it is a paid one, you'll have n number of these things. It's specially for Indian trademarks and all. Hmm. Yeah, but when you are registering na in the registration form, there are forms which you have to fill while registering your trademarks. In that state wise also it will be there from which state. For example, some basmati rice, Karnataka rice and all are there. So that is specified for Karnataka people only. Mm. Yeah. No, 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 no. You did not understand. Dove is only word you please see. Sparrow dove. It is not only dove. Okay, so it is filed by IP office. So we have IP offices now. For trademark also we have IP offices in India. That's what. See, when you are registering any one of the IP offices, you have to register. Okay, you have to put that IP office in your registration application when you are filling the application. So, under which IP office it is generated, that was actually categorized as state-wise. I don't think so. Telangana, you can select. Yeah. No. No, no. See, it is very, very clearly it is written. Filed in IP office in Chennai IP office. This is to Telangana. Yes, and when they fill the application, they'll fill the address. In that, whatever the state they will mention, that will be taken. That is the reason I told this is a very good, in other public sector type of, these things, you will not get this much detailed things. This is specifically for Indian trademarks and all, this company. It used to be previously paid one, like subscription type of portal. Yeah, recently they have made it as public because it is having extensive details. You have for patents also this one. It is not only for trademarks. Yeah, so this one you please use it as your initial thing so that you can get the details very specifically. It's a very good thing. We used to use it. We used to have the subscription and all, but since now it has been made public, I can share with anyone, right? Then okay, so see, since anyways I have started for the global brand databases, I got one logo M. So that color and anywhere it is, I mean, mentioning, I mean, it's been, I mean, similar. Okay, so that all will be given in this. We are only searching the logo. So what all it will take your color of the background, that is orange color, your yellow color, M word, and also the this thing. I mean, how many results it is showing? These many. Can you see? Since we have given only M, it has given these many results. In that, registered is this much only. So filter you want to see only registered, then search for it. I have clicked as shape similarity. If you go for conceptual, you will get another set of this thing. Color, another set of, I mean, search you'll get. What happened again? We are past of time. Okay, so they are having another class then. Any doubts then, finally? Someone asked me parachute, what is for? Someone asked me parachute. Ah, okay, fine, fine. See, in the global searches, I'll end it with this. Okay, these are the filters. You can see the filters, right? If you want specifically only some things and all, if you want to search for the WIPO offices, I mean IP offices, you can go for it. Ravitesh Agar, you asked, no, European database is also available here. Okay, Indian database is here, European database is here. Like that, all countries you'll have. Okay. So global, if you go, you can get the, I mean, broad idea about that any logo. I have taken a logo. You can go by brand name. You can go a quick search of just typing a word. Since I have taken logo because see why I'm proposing this global brand database is in other databases and all you can't post logo free of cost. I mean paid databases you can use it, but in normal public database you cannot use it. But in WIPO IP portal you can use that too. Okay, and filters also are n number of filters you have. So whatever you want 3D shape, color, anything you can use it. Done? That's why this is like simple. Yeah, this is very user friendly. See, you can see even this Madrid also. Okay, so you just have to select it and you have to go and fit the settings and you'll get the data. I mean, whatever available. It will be in crores only. It's exhaustive, but still, when you go for the search directly, you can go for that portal. One trademark search report. I think I can stop this, right? I have stopped sharing. I'll share with you all that trademark search report, simple trademark search report, like how to conduct and all. You'll get the. Am I audible? We can end, I guess. No, no, I can continue if you want, but you are saying that already we are out of. I can understand. So you just think of it and let me know. Yeah, you can ask for another 5 minutes, or we can end it. Very good. No, at least any some of the people could have understood. It's fine. If they have this patent search, any this thing and all, na, then they can understand in a better way. If they have already completed it. Okay, okay. Then after that class, if you have any doubts and all, you can just come back to us. Yeah, that's better, I guess. After that class, you may have some other doubts, like how to do and all. So anything else? Okay. What is that? If there is no